come out to play. Warriors, come out to play.
Burgundy hour, Burgundy hour shy, Burgundy hour, Burgundy hour shy, Burgundy hour, Burgundy hour shy. Call Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal, Kadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting their videos up throughout the week, feeding the sheep. It's McQuad from the Trump and the VA camp. And you got, this is Bush right now, basically speaking on the so-called uh, surge. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Trump just announced it. But he didn't really get into detail, so to speak, about it. But I'm gonna get right into that after. But I'm a play right here, Lil Willem. Bush describing his version of it, because Trump said he's going to do this. He named it the same thing. So, and based on listening to this, Trump is going to. This is I'm just going to play it.
The challenge playing out across the broader Middle East is more than a military conflict. It is the decisive ideological struggle of our time. On one side are those who believe in freedom and moderation. On the other side are extremists who kill the innocent and have declared.
Now Trump is talking about bringing this surge to America. Now you got Bush talking about there was two sides over there in the Middle East. You had one people who believe in freedom, and the other side, the people who are extremists and murderers and yada yada yada. Now Trump said he's going to bring this surge thing to America because it's a lot of high violence and things like that.
Their intention to destroy our way of life.
So Bush right here is saying that the surge is set up so because you got the people in America, the criminals are trying to destroy the way of life.
The changes I've outlined tonight are aimed at ensuring the survival of a young democracy that is fighting for its life in a part of the world of enormous.
And this is Trump talking about something he want to make America great again.
Importance to American security. Let me be clear. The terrorists and insurgents in Iraq are without conscience.
He said they're without conscience, and Trump is pushing this same rock about the people and about the citizens in America who are so-called criminals and thugs and things like that. This is exactly the way Trump talks about the Issachar and over there in Mexico. This is the same exact way he talks about them.
And they will make the year ahead bloody and violent. Even if our new strategy works exactly as planned, deadly acts of violence will continue, and we must expect more Iraqi and American casualties. The question is whether our new strategy will bring us closer to success. I believe that it will. Fellow citizens, the year ahead will demand more patience, sacrifice, and
the year ahead will demand more patience and sacrifice. This is all the things Trump is going to be pushing right now. Because he's going to be like, yeah, a lot of people are going to get hurt, but it's for the greater good, all the other garbage.
Resolve. It can be tempting to think that America can put aside the burdens of freedom.
See, America's going to put aside the burdens of freedom. Right? This is what Trump is talking about bringing to America.
Yet times of testing reveal the character of a nation. And throughout our history, Americans have always defied the pessimists and seen our faith in freedom redeemed. Now America is engaged in a new struggle that will set the course for a new century.
Now America's in a new struggle, right? We got to stop the violent crimes, and we got to stop the Mexicans, and we got to stop the niggas, pigs, and the wetbacks from killing each other and being on drugs.
We can, and we will prevail. We go forward with trust that the author of liberty will guide us through these trying hours. Thank you, and good night.
Okay, that was Bush's version on the surge. So now we're going to go into Trump. It says the surge, U.S. DOJ and Trump to further militarize police, 600 billion in equipment. It says U.S. President Donald Trump is using his executive order signed in 2017 to expand the militarized police forces across the nation in preparation to launch a sweeping crackdown on crimes that Trump referenced was the surge. And I just got into the surge with Bush talking about it. It says, according to a press event at International Association of the Chief of Police annual conference and exposition, in the coming weeks, this is Trump, in the coming weeks, Attorney General Barr will announce a new crackdown on violent crime, which I think is so important, targeting gang and drug traffickers in high crime cities and dangerous rural areas. Trump said during International Association of Chief of Police conference in Chicago, "Let's call it a surge," the White House press release reads. So you see what he said, right? It says targeting gangs and drug traffickers in high crime cities. Now, what is that? New York, Philadelphia, Chicago. What else they gonna put on there? L.A. Um. Mexico, probably Texas. Basically all the big cities where the truth is being put. He said the president didn't provide any details on the plan, but he stated that the actions will be very dramatic.
Dramatic.
Relating to drama or the performance or study of drama. It says sudden and striking of it says of an event or circumstances, sudden and striking. So very dramatic. So this is going to be something that's going to happen very quickly and basically without what's the word? Without, what is it called? Without notice, so to speak. Alright, so it says Trump further expressed his administration achievements like putting military equipment into the hands of U.S. police officers as activist posts. Now we know these police officers, they can't even handle a gun. Always afraid for their life, blowing people away. Then they're going to give them even better killing equipment because military weapons are for war, right? So they go from a handgun to automatic weapons, which is killing in seconds. Mass people. So it says Trump then claimed Afghanistan is a safe place compared to Chicago, and these actions would help to keep you safe. I've made 600 million worth of surplus military equipment available to local law enforcement, Trump told audience of police chief. If you remember, the previous administration didn't want to do that. They didn't want to make you look so tough. They didn't want to make you look like a threat, like you're a threat. So he said it himself. It's worse in Chicago than it is in Afghanistan. Now, here's the funny thing about this, right? They always claim it's a war in Afghanistan, it's a war in the Middle East. We got to go over there and stop it. But he just claimed it's worse than Chicago. So why aren't we dealing with Chicago? Why are we going to all these other cities? Because you want your gold, oil, and your drugs. Which is, he's a liar when he's saying the reason why he wants to come here is to clean things up. That's not his point. What he want to do is kill Jakes and try to ultimately start martial law so he can get the truth off the street. says, speaking of Afghanistan, here's U.S. Marine Sergeant who served in a war on terror, voicing himself during Occupy in 2011, reminding you that the streets aren't a war zone and to lay down your weapons. So, let me see that coon. Here's another powerful video where a veteran destroys a New Hampshire town hall for getting armed with vehicles from the feds. Don't need to see that either. Let me see. It says, so we're going to prohibit some equipment made for the battlefield that is not appropriate for local police departments, Obama said. There's other equipment that may be needed in certain cases, but only with proper training. It says assets that would otherwise be scrapped can be repurposed to help state, local, and tribal law enforcement better protect safety and reduce crime. Much of the equipment provided through the 1033 program is entirely defensive in nature that protect officers in active shooter scenarios and other dangerous situations. The Trump administration proposal. It says it seems that the U.S. President Donald Trump wants to reignite the war on drugs, gangs, and much more, demanded the Lord. All wars that past administrations have failed to stop, while at the same time Trump wants to militarize the police for our safety by handing out formerly used military equipment like it's a free candy. And not to mention the facial recognition cameras that police will be getting as recycled technology eventually over the next coming years. Remember, under Obama recorded right now, what the hell does a police department need with a rocket launcher and a tank or any of these weapons in a large-scale terrorist attack? Launching any type of explosive weapon risks innocents being killed and endangered to public safety, which they don't care about. Alright, this is the video I was looking for.
Paul, I want to thank you for nearly 4 decades of exceptional service in the chase down criminals and keep America safe. You don't hear it enough. You do an incredible job. The people of this country know it. And the people of this country love you. You don't hear that from these people back here, but they love you. You don't hear it from the fake news. The fake news doesn't like talking about that. They love you. Every day of my presidency, I will be your greatest and most loyal champion. I have been and I will continue. And thank you for helping shut down the smugglers, traffickers, and coyote. Every day, and you deserve the absolute support of your elected leaders. My administration will always protect those who protect us. Here with us today are 3 of those heroes who were nominated for the IACP Police Officer of the Year Award. Nick Ripner, Thomas Thompson, and Jonathan Morales.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that old thing. I mean, like, watch that whole video. That's retarded. But this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2. I'm gonna start at Verse 17, it says, let us see if his words be true. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 16. It says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh, he will help him and deliver him from the hands of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and provide and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. So this is Esau. This is his thinking. He's upset that we're claiming to be the son of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. He's upset that we got the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. He's upset that we're telling him even if he does kill us, it's going to be, at the end of it's going to be glory. He's upset that we're telling him that some of us are going to get spiritual powers. He wants to see these things happen because he's not a true believer. Ultimately, thinks he can upset prophecy. Isaiah 59:19. It says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And when he make his move, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah is going to lift up that standard, and there's going to be spiritual power. Some of the men are going to get it, and they're going to prevail against Esau. Because like I just read to you in Wisdom of Solomon, this is their mindset. They're going to come up against us because they're angry at us. They're jealous. They want to actually see. They want to actually see if we're going to stand firm to our beliefs. They want to see if Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah is going to actually make himself known. Because there's never been the truth has never been in earth like it is now. This truth has never been out like it is now. So we're making all these bold claims as men of the Lord, and Esau wants to see. Okay, you say the Most High God is with you, just like in Pharaoh, just like Pharaoh back then with Mashah. Pharaoh wanted to see if Yahweh was who he said he was, because the Pharaoh's over there like, I'm the actual God. I'm Ra. I'm the son of the morning star. That's me. Who is your God? I'm gonna do all these things to you. Let's see your God deliver you out of that. And Esau's pumping that same energy right now. He feel like he gonna do whatever he want to us, and your God is real. Let him manifest himself. Let him see him come save you. But his wish is going to come true. Okay, watch this. Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierce him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Aman. So Yahweh Shah is going to come back. He's going to make himself known. Okay, to tell you, Isaiah the 65th chapter. 66th chapter, he's coming back to, matter of fact, 6 or 65th. 66. He's coming back to kill and destroy. 66:16. He's coming back to kill and destroy. Okay, so Esau ultimately going to get his wish. Okay, I tell you in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, that they're going to be strangely amazed at our salvation. They didn't ever knew that we could be numbered among the saints. We were actually God's people. But Trump and the elites, they gonna find out. But with that, I want to give honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, pushing the truth and sincerity, and those who putting up videos up throughout the week, feeding the sheep. Shalom.